series. Today we finish off our final game against Philadelphia for the season, as we have tied for the season series victory today. And if we can get a win here, we're going to be sending Jason Hamill to the mound, going up against the always tough Chad Billingsley. Although Billingsley has had a little bit of a rough season this season, and get a win and continue to the field. Oh, we're going to wear the grays because Hamill never wears the blues. And we're just going to roll out there with the lineup we got. We get a day off tomorrow, so now. Why is Chris Valleca in there? Chris Valleca in there. Oh, apparently Anthony Rizzo cannot play today again. So again Anthony Rizzo's right here. All right, yeah, we're gonna get Anthony Rizzo in there. He had a day off yesterday, but we're gonna push him to play through this injury since we're still playing for a playoff spot. His personal doctor has given him clearance, but the team physician is unsure if Anthony Rizzo might be able to go. He's going. He hit a home run the last time out. He's playing hurt. Miguel Montero, you're getting a day off tomorrow. Castro, you're getting a day off tomorrow. So all the guys are starting today. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out in Philly with the game, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
And again, the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the fourth consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it hasn't been much of a series so far, at least as far as these fans here are concerned. We've seen their guys lose the first three games so far, so things are going to need to change quick, or else they're going to be looking at a four-game sweep at home.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Dexter Fowler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
Starlin Castro will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so. As you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. Around third, Fowler heading home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Chris Bryant.
Now here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies 0. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Home half of inning number 1 as the leadoff hitter digs in to start things out.
For the Phillies, center fielder, number 37.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. A look here at the scouting report for the 32-year-old right-hander, as that'll give you an indication of the pitch types and relative speeds he'll be hitting moving forward. Cesar Hernandez will be the batter. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Number 12 will drift over as he takes it for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Ben Revere will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. First pitch coming. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Not sure I want my number 3 hitter to be bunting. You're doing the pitcher a favor there.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
First offering on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
1-0 on the way. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1 home. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jorge Soler will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far.
Soler.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, I always used to think that the best thing about playing second base is that you've got the shortest throw on the field. And this ball is just waffled right at him. But he's able to knock it down, keep it in front of him, keep his calm, and still get the out at first.
Number 12 will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. The 2-0. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Ashe is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Miguel Montero will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 37 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. His club trails 1-0. Dominic Brown will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The pitch. The 1-0 pitch is served on the ground to third. And taken in out there for the first out. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Cody Ashe will stand in for. First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking. I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often. And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction, so this is a welcome sight with this one-out single.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then just one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
1-0 pitch now. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I say, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Andres Blanco will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He waits, now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. He's ready, now the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of it.
Stepping in now, Chad Billingsley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Come on, Phillies.
From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Jason Hamill is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The pitcher number 39, Jason Hamill.
Learn how to play the game, Cubbies.
Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here it comes. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Addison Russell will stand in.
Let's do it. There you go now, Phillies.
First pitch coming. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Dexter Fowler will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now here's the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies nothing. Number 37 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Good eye, all right.
The 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Ready now on 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Hey, a nice little Sunday hop right there, and on Sunday no less. He takes care of his man easily at first base.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Now the pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Ben Revere. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here it comes. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. First pitch on the way. Oh, and this goes right past Montero all the way to the screen. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now Howard waits on the 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. Their fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Cody Ashe dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this ought to plate a couple as this falls down for extra bases. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead now. It's 3-1.
Oh, he gives them the lead here on just one pitch. He wasn't waiting around. Just sitting on this one, and he's going to drive in both runners with a 2-run double.
The catcher Carlos Ruiz. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. First pitch coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He was thrown out trying for a double his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. Had to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Chris Bryant will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
First offering on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Andres Blanco will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Andres Blanco.
Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. And now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Chad Billingsley will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first pitch to him. And now Billingsley squares around at the plate and gets the bunt down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
That's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at-bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Standing in now, number 37, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far, but that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Jorge Soler will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now a swing and a ball lifted out toward Brown in right field. 1 down.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Number 12 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. Line hard to center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Here's the first offering. This is sharply hit to the right side, and with the first baseman holding, that finds a hole. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He has absolutely eaten him up here in this series. He delivers again.
Jason Hamill will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike.
Earn your paychecks and turn the dues!
One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Addison Russell. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. A good sharp curve that time from Billingsley. It's strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
He waits. Now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a 3-1. Ben Revere will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here it comes. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now, this has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1. Fouled back. Now the 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Again, a 1-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Dexter Fowler will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. First pitch on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Revere is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Starlin Castro will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
This ball hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Billingsley ready. Another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll flip it over to Billingsley covering. Good fundamentals there for the out.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with two away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Chris Bryant will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. First pitch coming. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Kodiashi will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. First offering on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
1-0 on the way. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. Two close pitches, two good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. Grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in now following leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a two-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. One there, back to first, and that'll take care of the slow-footed Ruiz. A double play.
Not an easy play by any stretch here at short. That's a sharply hit ball, and he's taken him away from the bag. You see the nice backhand stop, and then watch how quickly he squares himself up to get rid of this thing to start that 6-4-3. That's all about a great feed throw to the second baseman.
Into the box, Andres Blanco. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Jorge Soler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And there's the fastball Billingsley has that we've heard so much about. Good for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Howard is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Number 12 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Revere is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Chad Billingsley will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Number 37 will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Cesar Hernandez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Number 6 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Billingsley's 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Addison Russell will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left, he's got it, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Dexter Fowler will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Ben Revere will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Neil Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Neil Ramirez.
Ben Revere will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Number 12 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
First baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will dig in. Strikeout victim as last time. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Yeah, that's a lot of room to cover back there on the overshift. He's the only one on that side of the infield, but he gets a really good read on it, and he still makes the play.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll stand in to lead it off against Chad Billingsley. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Look at the stop. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And right away he chases the fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And he lays off for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 with 1 away. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that'll drop out there, base hit.
Boy, they have not been able to keep him off base. He's got 3 of their 6 hits so far, and he's single-handedly keeping them in the ballgame.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to signal for the bullpen here as that'll do it for Chad Billingsley. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Rodriguez will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Number 64.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
That one is gonna go.
First pitch on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Can't tie the game swinging at balls.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Lined into left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. The tag from Ruiz, and he is nailed at the plate.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with 1 out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Mario Hollins will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Jorge Soler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Into the box now, number 12. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, they don't come much more efficient than that one. He comes on, he throws 1 pitch, he gets the save. That's a good day at the office.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Chad Billingsley. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 3-1. So long from Philly.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
All right, guys, well, not able to take this one from the Phils and not able to finish the sweep here, but we did take 3 of 4 from them, although really would have helped here with a win, but just could not generate any offense. By the time we were able to start getting some guys on base, it was almost too late. We just could not figure out Chad Billingsley today. Billingsley just pitched the lights out and stopped us from getting any offense going here. We get a day off, and then we travel to Pittsburgh for a 3-game set. Our last 3 games in Pittsburgh this year, setting up that series starting on Tuesday. We got John Lester going up against Garrett Cole. Really good matchup right there. Then you got Jake Arrieta against J.A. Happ. Hopefully Arrieta can get his 7th win of the season on that one. And then Kyle Hendricks against Charlie Morton to finish off that series. Season's closing fast, and we really need some wins. So hopefully we got 6 games against the teams ahead of us, or against the teams that are leading the division right now. The Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals are tied right now atop the NL Central. So pivotal games coming up for us. We got the Brewers too, who we are chasing in our division as well. So lots of big games here, but that's going to go ahead and do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network, as well on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then also don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter as well at LRSGN. I am Big Dope 7, and you guys be sure to keep it real.